Welcome back, everybody, to FedEx Field, just outside of our nation's capital. It's the Giants in control of the football as we get back to the action in the first quarter. Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead. After knocking through the field goal, here's Gano back out there now for the kickoff. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Hey, here we go. Mike 56, Mike 56. Big. Hey, 5-0, 5-0, 5-0. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Shift, shift.
They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The numbers on the ground for Gibson a week ago. Very, very strong. Well over 100 yards.
He should get the ball early and often here, too. I mean, when you're riding the performance of last week into this game, his confidence level has to be off the charts. Go ahead and keep feeding him.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Crash, crash. 52 and 56, 52 and 56.
They go play action. Fitzpatrick. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
No, no.
So a pretty early first quarter roughing the passer penalty.
Seems like the officials are going to let everyone know they're taking charge of this game. They're always going to protect the quarterback.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer.
It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day.
Fitzpatrick going to give to Gibson, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now we've got a giant player here slow to get up after that last play. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Second and 10.
Mike 54. I'm here all day. I'm here all day. Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54 Mike. Time to go night-night.
Now Fitzpatrick. And that is incomplete. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
Safe.
On 3rd down, Fitzpatrick. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a 1st down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
Mike 20. 56. Check 56. Record. Mike 56. Mike.
1st down, Fitzpatrick. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Hey, 5-0.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 10.
Check three. Hey. 56 is Mike. 56 is Mike.
Gibson here running out of the gun. And he's going to get this pretty close to the 1st down marker at the Giants' 33. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
They'll run with Gibson. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Now we've got a giant player here slow to get up after that last play. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Ron Rivera scowling down on the sideline, and he's thrown out the red challenge flag. The thing that they'll be looking at is the spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
So for Ron Rivera, challenging that call turns out to be... the right decision. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
56. You want this? 56, the mic, boys. 56. Check, 56. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the safety creep. Check, check. Fresno, Fresno, Fresno.
A handoff for Gibson. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
And when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Sponge, sponge, sponge. No, no, no. 36, 36.
On 2nd down, a run with Gibson. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the 1st half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4.
56 the mic. 56 is the mic.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
Fitzpatrick. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Hopkins' kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in this second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
Following the made field goal for 3, Hopkins now to kick it off. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. So now the Giants set to take over on offense. Last week they defeated the Broncos, and they've got the lead here as well as they work with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Clement to start the drive. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yard.
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one.
Keep on coming, baby. Keep coming.
So the challenge there unsuccessful, and that means that he'll be out of challenges for the remainder of this ball game. The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Throwing Jones. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Jamin Davis in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
Seems to me that our friend Old Momentum, I think he's definitely changed teams in this game.
It's only going to grow after that sack, and now, heck, they can get the ball back here and possibly even get the lead. And the Giants send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Now a late flag comes in as they got him down via the face mask, and that'll give him even better starting position. So the hand got inside the face mask that time. Looked like a pretty easy call.
And it was, and we saw this in their loss last week. Penalties at inopportune times that led to their demise.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. 56, the mic, boys. 56. Check 56.
Here's a give to Gibson. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's Fitzpatrick. He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Mike 56. Mike 56.
2 minutes to play in his first half. 7-3 our score. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
I'm going back to you. Check the backer, check the backer. Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky.
Here's Gibson. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
What they call?
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating? The guys who just gave up that play.
Mike 20! Mike 56! Let's go! Mike 56! Mike 56! Hey, come on, oh, come on, oh!
And they'll run here with Gibson. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
Let's go,
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Slam, slam.
On 2nd down, it's Gibson, and he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
54, 20. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Here we go. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming. Double up. No, no, no. Off, off, off.
A carry for Gibson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Second and 2.
56, right there, 56. You gonna get this, boys? You think you gonna get this?
They'll try to throw here, Fitzpatrick. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Washington going to go on offense one last time in this first half. And they'll take over with just 18 ticks remaining. Just 18 seconds remain till halftime as they come up on 1st and 10.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. PPP.
Back to it after the pick 6. Fitzpatrick taking a shot for Samuel. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. Well, Charles, you were so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
So we come upon halftime. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Fitzpatrick and the rest of the Washington offense back out onto the field. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say, well, get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little and kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the third quarter. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 64 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
Antonio Gibson is an absolute dart with the ball in his hands, and he can make you miss, and he can run over you. Took a little while to crack the starting lineup as a rookie, but boy, was he sensational when he did. Went for 115 yards and 3 scores in a Thanksgiving Day clobbering of the Dallas Cowboys. And Washington, they feel like they had a real find when they took him in the 3rd round last year, number 66 overall, and he justified their decision.
And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Check 49, check 49.
Undercrush.
On second down now, it's Gibson. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down. Joker. Hey, watch this.
Fitzpatrick giving to Gibson on the draw. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
I'm coming after you. 35. Kill.
From the 44, Fitzpatrick throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd.
56 the mic, boys. 56. Check 56. What's the run? They're run. Wait.
Off the play fake here, Fitzpatrick. And that incomplete, nearly intercepted. Remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had one pick. It could have been his second, but instead it's 4th down. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
The opening play of the drive goes Backwards, now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now Jones. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
And this is going to be incomplete.
And that's a crusher right there. Had his man open for a 1st down, threw a fastball when that wasn't necessary. Incomplete pass. When are these quarterbacks going to learn? You don't get extra points for how hard you throw the football.
Trying to pick it up with Clement. Able to power through. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Running lanes were at a premium in the 1st half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big 2nd half.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Off play action. Jones. And that's complete to Shepard. And they'll get this down to the 10.
And despite missing 4 games in 2020, Sterling Shepard tied his career high with 66 catches, and that led all Giant receivers, and he makes a nice catch there.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Back to throw. Jones. And Ingram's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Evan Ingram, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. Always important to get the first score of the 2nd half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group just behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Gano now to add the extra point. And it's 21-3. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Another drive coming up for this Washington offense. And they've got to be a little bit front. About that last drive, missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you've put something out there, you've given yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the posts. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. Always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, though.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up, because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
Truthfully, I did.
Good.
I always did, because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. Check 3, check 3. Shift.
They'll go again with Gibson, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
First throw now for the backup Allen. Over the middle, he gets it to Gibson. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and that'll bring up 4th down. Sneak, and he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
I got one.
to the air. Allen. Got a man open. It's Ricky Seals-Jones. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check it.
On second down, it's Gibson. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Washington on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's Allen. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
56. All day. All day. 56 to Mike. 56 is to Mike. Watch a slap. Watch a slap. Watch a slap.
25. Check 25. Check 25.
Hey, switch gears. Switch gears.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Allen off the play fake. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Washington on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. On the draw, it's Gibson. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Here we go. Sack. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Hey, defense. Hey, defense. Let's go.
Hey, 1-7. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
On 1st down, Allen. Over the middle, complete. It's Thomas. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
On play action, Allen. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Cougar 19. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Play action. Now it's Allen. And he'll find McLaurin this time as that's complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
Let's go. 56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Quit talking about it and bring it.
Buffalo 18.
56 to Mike, boys. 56.
On play action, Allen.
Watch the slant.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Giants are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
I had to put it mildly. But look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Come off the ball hard. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
They'll stay on the ground with Clement, and he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. They'll try and run here with Clement, and they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be fourth down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
And the Giants send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. Now it's right. A good return there. Call it 13 yards.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Drop deep, drop deep.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Hey, come on out here, come get some.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen.
He don't want it.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. That one, Charles, is just... So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Giants, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll get the weekend off now as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Atlanta Falcons.
Meanwhile, for Washington,
they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.